Welcome back to our series on the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. In this second installment, we'll explore the height of the empire, a period when Rome was at the pinnacle of its power and influence. During this time, the Roman Empire reached its greatest territorial extent. Its culture flourished, and its cities were adorned with magnificent architecture. But even at the height of its power, cracks were beginning to show in the foundations of the empire. Before we start the video, I have a question for you all. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? The Pax Romana. The height of the Roman Empire is often associated with the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, a period of relative stability and prosperity that lasted from 27 BC to AD 180. This era began with the reign of Augustus, the first Roman emperor, and is marked by several key features. Political stability. Augustus' school established a strong centralized government which allowed for effective administration and governance of the vast empire. The Senate, while still functioning, became more of an advisory body, with real power concentrated in the hands of the emperor. Economic prosperity. The empire's vast network of roads and trade routes facilitated commerce and the movement of goods across the Mediterranean and beyond. Rome's control of key resources, such as grain from Egypt, ensured a steady food supply for its population. Military security. The Roman legions, stationed along the empire's borders, provided security against external threats. The construction of fortifications, such as Hadrian's Wall in Britain, further solidified Rome's control over its territories. The Golden Age of Roman culture. The Pax Romana also saw a flourishing of Roman culture, art, and architecture. This period is often referred to as the Golden Age of Roman culture, characterized by literature. This era produced some of Rome's greatest literary works, including the epic poetry of Virgil's Aeneid, the historical writings of Livy, and the satirical works of Horace. Architecture. Roman engineering reached new heights with the construction of iconic structures such as the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the aqueducts that supplied water to the cities. Art. Roman art, influenced by Greek traditions, included elaborate mosaics, sculptures, and frescoes that adorned public buildings and private homes alike. The Five Good Emperors. The empire reached its greatest territorial extent under the rule of the Five Good Emperors, a period from AD 96 to AD 180 that is often seen as the zenith of the Roman Empire. These emperors, known for their competent and just rule, were Nerva, AD 96 and 98, established a precedent for the peaceful transfer of power by adopting a successor, Trajan, AD 98 to 117, expanded the empire to its greatest extent, conquering Dacia, modern-day Romania, and bringing immense wealth to Rome. Hadrian, AD 117 to 138, consolidated and secured the empire's borders, building Hadrian's Wall in Britain and focusing on internal development. Antoninus Pius, AD 138 to 161, presided over a period of peace and prosperity with few military conflicts. Marcus Aurelius, AD 161 to 180, a philosopher king known for his work Meditations, who faced increasing pressure from external threats and internal strife, marking the beginning of the empire's decline. The challenges of empire. Despite the prosperity of the Pax Romana, the sheer size and complexity of the empire posed significant challenges. As the empire expanded, it became increasingly difficult to govern effectively, leading to several issues. Succession problems. The lack of a clear system for imperial succession often led to power struggles and civil wars whenever an emperor died or was overthrown. Economic strain. The cost of maintaining the military, coupled with lavish spending by some emperors, placed a heavy burden on the empire's finances. Inflation and debasement of the currency became chronic problems. Social tensions. The vast disparity between the wealthy elite and the poor, as well as the reliance on slave labor, created underlying social tensions that occasionally erupted into violence. These challenges, while manageable during the height of the empire, would later contribute to its decline. The spread of Christianity. Another significant development during this period was the spread of Christianity, which began as a small Jewish sect in the eastern provinces, but eventually grew to become a major religious force within the empire. Persecution. Early Christians were often persecuted by Roman authorities for refusing to worship the Roman gods or the emperor. This persecution, however, only strengthened the resolve of Christian communities and spread their beliefs. Conversion. Over time, more Romans converted to Christianity, including members of the upper classes and even some in the imperial family. The conversion of Emperor Constantine in the early 4th century would later lead to the Christianization of the empire. The rise of Christianity had profound effects on Roman society and culture, challenging traditional Roman religious practices and ultimately contributing to the transformation of the empire. The height of the Roman Empire was a time of unparalleled power, cultural achievement, and territorial expansion. However, even as the empire reached its zenith, the seeds of decline were already being sown. In our next episode, we will explore the fall of the Roman Empire, examining the internal and external factors that led to its eventual collapse. So, if you've enjoyed this deep dive into the height of Rome, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to catch part 3 of our series on the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. In that episode, we'll uncover the dramatic and often tragic story of Rome's decline and fall.